the sell leaseback, SLB stands for sell leaseback. And this again isn't anything new either. There's people that do this with gas stations or franchises. I got a buddy of mine that he's a broker and he'll sell like 100 Taco Bells. Well, they'll go ahead when they buy those 100 Taco Bells to come up with some capital. They'll flip the buildings to maybe a equity group or something like that and lease them back, and that actually funds a lot of the deal. We're doing the same thing. So let's say we want to buy John's Auto Repair. He has the two separate entities here. He's got the property, he's got the profitable business that goes along with it. So we will come in and put a purchase agreement on each of these. So we'll have a real estate purchase agreement and we'll have a a business purchase agreement. And we structure this as an asset sale. I'm not going to get into all those details, but we'll put two purchase agreements on this to buy it. Then we make the purchase agreement for the property assignable to one of our investors so that we're not the ones closing on the property. We have a simultaneous close. When we close the investors to buy the property, that's when we close on the business. Then our business that we've just purchased will rent that property back from the investor. Now he's got a great return on his money. So, and then here's where I'm going to kind of show you the rest of it. So pay attention to this part because this is kind of how you guys are going to fit into the whole thing. We will then take the business, and the strategy that we use is called a roll-up. It's called a merger, where we bundle that business. Let's say we just bought John's Auto Repair, but we also own Pete's Auto Repair and Doug's Auto Repair and Alan's Auto Repair, and we're bundling them together. So now we've got one umbrella that owns multiple auto repairs. So now we have multiple locations, which just builds that bucket. So we put them all together, and then we now have a product that we could sell to a large buyer. Let's say Goodyear. They're not going to look at John's Auto Repair because he's too small, but they'll look at a bucket full of 20 auto repair locations. That's attractive to them. That's worth their time to take, to purchase. Now, there's money to be made during the operations. That's where we've built a huge amount of systems around operating the businesses, and we've created deal structures. And then there's also money to be made when you exit, when you sell the whole basket of those auto repairs to the large buyer. There's money to be made there. Now, I put a submarine on top of this. If you guys can see that, everything I just showed you on the right side of here under that submarine is a lot of moving parts, and we're not going to talk about that tonight. Okay, there's a lot that goes with that.